Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just want to say we are already in November. It's crazy. Next thing you know, we're going to blink. It's going to be the new year. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for giving me the list of movies of the old school and new horror movies that we did this year for our Halloween series. It did very well. I'm definitely going to be doing this again next year. And you guys let me know in the description box if you want me to do like Christmas movies, good, bad. I mean, not good or bad, like comedy or kind of love story, you know, stuff like that. And we'll see if we play around with a Christmas series. But with all of that, hey guys, it's your girl Marielle. Welcome back to my channel, Friday Night Light Movie Reviews, where we do reactions and reviews to TV shows, movies, and other digital content. Since you guys are still here, won't you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button? Please share this video with your friends and family. As always, definitely keep hitting me up on my other digital platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Those links will be put down in the description bar below. So today we're going to be reviewing Netflix original, The Harder They Fall, which is directed by James Samuel, and the screenplay is done also by James Samuel. So this is an all-star cast. I mean, this casting was perfect. We have Regina King, Idris Elba, Jonathan Majors, Lakeith Stanfield, Delroy Lindo, Dion Cole, and Eddie Gathegi. I think I'm saying his name correctly. I do apologize. As you guys know, I suck with pronouncing names. So we're just going to talk about the plot. We're going to talk about the positives and negative and where it falls in our 5-star category. I'm thinking about maybe doing turkeys, cornucopias, you know, kind of be festive for the month of November, since this definitely gets the most hate. But anyway, the plot of this movie is when an outlaw discovers his enemy is being released from prison who kills his family, he gets his gang back together and he goes out to seek revenge. So the first positive out of this movie, I would say, is the cinematography was done amazing. The colors, the way the scenes were set up, the way the scenes moved seamlessly within each other was done so dope. The cast was perfectly picked. Whoever did the casting for this movie should be very proud of themselves and pat themselves on the back, because the on-screen chemistry with every single character, and that's just to name the characters I just named. There's so many other people that was in this movie that did so amazing, right? So it just, the scenes together just kind of felt like a dance. They just moved so seamlessly. The soundtrack, which was done also by James Samuel, I mean, he had old school music, he had new. I mean, the soundtrack was freaking dope, you guys. I'm just saying. The presence of every black character was stellar. When I tell you the whole cast was black. Yes, there was different characters, but those are like background actors. When I tell you all of the black girl magic and black boy joy that was on this screen was so amazing to see. Like a all-star black cast in a Western cowboy movie. I mean, it was done amazingly. It just was. Side note, this will be a spoiler-free review. I really feel the way this movie moved, you definitely don't want any spoilers, because you want to experience the whole movie from beginning to end without already knowing what's going to happen within a couple of scenes. So no spoilers here. Now let's talk about the opening scene. So when I tell you, there's so many different movies that I can name that the opening scene was done ridiculously excellent. I think Dune was one of them. There's so many other movies that I can name, but the opening scene, it definitely sets you up to what you're going to expect in each scene. And when I say expect, I don't mean that it's just predictable, because it's not. It just gave you a great sense of what's the driving point of this movie. So the opening scene was excellent. The fighting scenes, the interactions with each character, like, I know I keep saying bomb, but I don't really know what other words to say. Even with the dark humor. So which brings me to Dion Cole, who plays Wiley. He's kind of like the sheriff or whatever of this town called Redwood. So mouthful of gold. And you would think right out the gate, this whole scene is going to be funny. Like, even when His first scene comes up. He's eating steak. He says a couple of things. Yes, it's haha. It's like dark comedy. But when I tell you Dion Cole did his damn thing in this movie, like I'm looking at him in a whole different light. Like I definitely can see him in more action, serious roles, not just Blackish or Grownish where he just plays this silly kind of guy. He did amazing in this movie. And that's not to take away from Delroy Lindo, because that's my dude. Idris Elba, Lakeith Stanfield, Regina King, come on. Like Jonathan Majors, like it doesn't take away from their excellent performance in this movie, but it was really kind of cool to see Dion Cole kind of show his chops, you know what I mean? Again, I love Regina King to death. Like I love her. She was such a fucking badass in this movie, guys. I mean, Rufus Buck is played by Idris Elba. He's in jail. He's the head of that gang. But while he's locked up, Regina King, her character's name is Trudy, she's the head. When I tell you she's the head, she is the head. Badass. Like dudes bowing down to her, fearing her. You feel me? And the girl who played Mary, that's Nat Love's love interest. That's Jonathan Majors. Even though, yes, there was 3 females in this movie. They were all fucking badass, beautiful black women. But none of them, they showed their softer side to all 3 of them because that's just, a woman. But when I tell you the badassness of these 3 women, it's just going to blow your freaking head off. They did so amazing. And I'm sorry that you see my hands going across the screen so much. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. So I will not share how the movie ended, but that showdown, stare down, however you want to say it. I mean, in this one huge scene, the amount of stare down and showdown that went on between Regina King's character Trudy from Idris Elba, Jonathan Majors, Lakeith. I mean, everybody in these scenes, you gotta breathe because it was so fucking dope. But anyway, so again, all the females were badass. I mean, it was so amazing to see this all black cast. It was amazing. And if you guys are like me, truly movie buffs, watching new, old, and whatever movies, if you guys have watched Tombstone, starring Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer. So, if anybody know me, my husband, my daughter, my friends, my twin sister, they know that the showdown at the end of Tombstone was my favorite ever. Nothing ever came close to it in my eyes. But The Harder They Fall, their showdown, Tombstone ain't got nothing on it. Ain't got nothing on it. Because when I tell, it was just so good. You guys have to watch it. James Samuel did such an amazing job with directing it, the screenplay, the soundtrack. He did so amazing. I feel kind of bad that I don't know any other movies that he has done. But I mean, just off of The Harder They Fall, I definitely know he's going to be in people's mouths for a long time. I think it was perfect how he did everything. So I'm giving The Harder They Fall 5 stars. The movie was so great. There was no negative thing about it. The movie was 2 hours and 19 minutes long, which you don't feel like it because the scenes are so pulling. They're so just, they're amazing that you don't notice how long you've been watching this movie. Again, I keep talking about the females. They were so amazing. Regina King, all of them, they were great. So definitely go and watch this, guys. It is now on Netflix. It was released today. If if you got that pull, you probably already watched it. The release date was actually October 22nd, but that's neither here or there. I'm telling you guys, go ahead and watch this. Stream the movie. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. So we are at the end of this video. Thank you guys for staying with me. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you guys really thought about this movie. And as always, stay safe, be courageous, and I'll see you guys in the next one.